Alright everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be discussing my experience with the battery life here on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Now I unboxed this a week ago, last Saturday, but I actually made the video last Friday. So it's been 8 days of using this phone, and I've charged it I think 2 or 3 times, something like that. And I also got screenshots from my last charge, and now I am at 8%. So it's kind of a good time to make this video here because this needs to be charged again. But it shows you from my last full charge to where it was empty, and then I fully charged it, and now it's fixing to go dead again. Now I will say that battery life is always subjective. Okay, I will kind of give you an idea of where my settings are at, my brightness, just mainly what is my phone for. Okay, I'm not really a heavy user. I'm not making content with this phone as of yet, but I have taken a few camera shots, a few little small videos, and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just go ahead and dive right into it here. And you'll see I'm here right now at 8% battery. It is Saturday, October the 21st. So, going in here into the settings, going into display. Now, I got auto brightness turned off. Brightness is around 50% brightness to keep there most of the time. Bluetooth is off. Locations turned off. I turn off, NFC, stuff like that, and always on display. I just don't use those things, to be honest with you. Now, I do have it set at 120 hertz refresh rate, but my screen is at high resolution and not full resolution. So I may do a battery test with full resolution, but I mainly just use it at high resolution. It looks good. I don't really see much of a difference personally. So I had it here high resolution for the last 8 days. Okay. So just kind of giving you an idea there. But no, like I say, I'm not really using my phone very heavily, not much on games, mainly just, a couple of speed tests I ran on LTE. This phone's been on Wi-Fi 90% of the time. Been on LTE, 5G, just a few times, not a whole lot, But a lot of YouTube watching, Prime Video, Netflix, just testing it out, just using it as a, basically, just using it normally, you know what I'm saying? So I got some photos here from my last charge, which was on Tuesday, okay? So this was Tuesday at around 7:36 a.m. is whenever I pulled it off charge, fully charged it, and it went all the way into Thursday. So you can see right here. Now if I scroll over here, you will see that Thursday I was at 8% here as well at 8 a.m. until now, which was not now. This was on Thursday, but it's around 9:10 a.m. whenever I threw it on charge. Okay, now that battery test, or that battery drain, whatever you want to call it, got me 10 hours and 3 minutes of screen on time, which is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? 5,050 milliamp hour battery in this phone, and by the settings that I'm using, just using it, for content, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, a few photos, few videos, stuff like that, and the settings I told you about, that's pretty good on screen time. Now, I know some can be like, I got a Pixel 8 Pro, and I'm not getting half that, Well, like I said, battery life is always subjective. If you got your phone set at 100% brightness with it, full resolution, and you got location turned on, NFC turned on, always on display, of course, your battery ain't going to last as long as what I'm showing you right here. So now if I go into actually right now what I got on this battery charge, we'll go back, find battery here, battery usage. You'll see Thursday right there whenever I fully charged it up. It is now Saturday. I got 9 hours and 13 minutes of screen on time. So, you see YouTube there, Prime Video, camera. It just kind of trickles on down from there. And it all adds up to 9 hours and 13 minutes with the same settings. So, close to an hour less in screen on time and everything. So I gotta say, battery's been pretty impressive for me. You know, um, but doing battery tests or battery reviews or whatever you want to call them, they're hard to do because everyone is not going to get the same kind of battery life. I mean, if you're sitting here playing a lot of games, got your 100% brightness, location turned on, NFC always on display, all that stuff turned on, of course, your battery life is not going to be as good as what mine is showing. But I just kind of want to give you a little bit of a heads up here on my battery life, and in 8 days I've charged it. This will be, like I said, the third or fourth time. I'm not really sure. I don't really count. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so far battery is really good. When I start using it more to create content, editing, uploading, stuff like that, I will also be testing that battery life out as well, seeing how it does doing all that kind of stuff. But so far I'm impressed with the battery. Has the phone really got hot? Only once, when I was setting everything up and it was installing the October security patch and I was downloading apps and it was doing this, that, and the other, the phone got hot once doing that. Other than that, it's got slightly warm like every other phone does, okay? It's a phone that's going to get warm, okay? That's just life. That's just the way it is. So let me know if you got the Pixel 8 Pro, what kind of battery life you're getting. I will follow up in a couple of weeks maybe on another battery test. So self-informative anyway. Hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below. If you're new here and not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and turn on that bell for post notifications. Hopefully you'll get notified when I release a video, and that'll be appreciated. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.